Hi everyone. Thanks for joining. We will run the Spring Review 126 for SSW rules. So this week we have made good progress in improving both the user experience as well as the developer experience. So let's jump into what we have done. In this sprint, we had 2 sprint goals. The first one, finish infrastructure changes to enhance developer experience. This is related to the bicep templates. And the second one, finish MDX validation to stop incorrect syntax. So both goals are done now. For the first goal, we are now using the bicep template to deploy all required resources for SW rules. And then the second one, we are now having a MDX check workflow running on the rules content, which validates all the MDX syntax for every PR. So yeah, they are achieved.
Chloe, with the validation, does it also fix it? Is it possible?
Yes. Yes, it will fix automatically fix the common issues with the placeholders, also the angle brackets.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, thank you. And here you can find the staging links as well, the production links in the table here, and then the backlog. So the first 2 are related to the infrastructure changes. So Jake, can you please go over these 2 for us?
I can. Let me just share. Oh, you should see my screen. So first off, so the whole reason we were doing this was because the Azure resources were created manually initially, I believe, just because it was a POC to start with. So we kind of just got something up and running quickly. So it's always been kind of a big thing that we wanted to do, which was get the IAC going. So yeah, we now have staging, which is this link here, SSW rules-staging, and then SSW rules-prod, both being deployed to new Azure resource groups every time we commit to main. The other kind of bonus of doing this is we also are now using app service slots. So whenever we open a PR, commit to an existing PR, it'll automatically deploy those changes to a preview slot, so we can it's no more stepping on each other's toes, just working in one staging environment. So that's going to be pretty useful, I think.
When you say preview slot, Jake, does that mean we can actually preview the changes in the PR?
Yeah, that's the whole point. So Chloe can open a PR with whatever changes she is making. That will automatically deploy a new app service slot. She can send that link around. Meanwhile,
awesome.
I can go ahead with my changes. Yeah. I can go ahead with my changes with my branch, send that around. We had quite a bit of trouble trying to organize staging with one staging environment and 4 people trying to test their things in staging. So that was kind of annoying.
That's nice. So that's cool.
So the old ones. Sorry.
I'm a little surprised that we kicked off a brand new project without all this. We almost always do that from the beginning. At which point?
Not for POCs, Adam.
Sorry?
Not for POC. Like this was a POC, and then one day it was decided, oh no, this is MVP. We just changed the lingo halfway through. Right. It was always a POC. When we had the whole conversation about the cell versus Azure, that was still POC stage, right?
Right.
And then we were like, let's get it working. And then we got it working on Azure. And then we
Right.
just continued from there, and then it became an MVP. So that's why this
All right.
this step was sort of missed.
Okay. All right. During this demo, I think it would be better to show, the new architecture, Jake, or something, rather than just the rules homepage. But it doesn't matter too much. Yeah. Just to see what
Yep.
you've done, or what it basically looks like now, or what documentation you've done.
This one. So, I mean, it's not too much in addition to the current architecture. All it really is running this deploy infra step in our GitHub Actions. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's
Right.
it.
Did you use AI to help you do all this YAML work, or you just did it raw?
I did, yes.
Okay. Did it do most of it, or a bit?
I would say 95% of it.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. Excellent.
What I actually did was I exported the current bicep template from the existing Azure resources, gave AI that, and I basically said, throw this in bicep, and it kind of just did it all.
Okay. Good.
Very cool.
I would add this slot-based preview deployments is really useful for doing AI development, because if you ask it to create a new branch and a pull request with a feature in it, instead of having to run it locally and test it out locally and all that sort of thing, you can just click the preview and confirm it works. And if it does, then you're good to go. So I think that's a really great idea. I'm sure that was the driving reason behind it, right?
Maybe not really,
one of them.
but it'll be really cool. We can.
Well, it's a bonus
we can now
if
just
not.
Sorry, do it again. Take two. I'm sure it was the main driver, Jake, right?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
We can now ask Copilot to do some PBIs for us, and it will just give us a link. So that'll be pretty cool.
Exactly. Yes. Very good.
Jake's struggling to concentrate with Callum's fancy background.
His beautiful face.
I
and
thought
his
you were
big
going to say my
muscles.
shirt.
It's the
Can't
shirt.
focus.
That's the shirt that makes a big difference.
I can't
Very
see
good.
this shed. It's like camouflaged with the background. Is it just me? It's my bad
Where's
eyes.
Callum?
Sorry, never mind. Yeah, where's Callum? I just see this floating head.
All right, let's keep going. So the next PBI we want to highlight is this one, the Markdown validation. So we all know there is a known issue with the MDX, with the special characters in MDX, which is likely to be fixed in Tina version 4.1. So before that, we want to make sure that editors can catch those MDX errors earlier. So with this workflow, we can now check that if the content of MDX file is correct. So every time we open a PI in root content, it will check validate the MDX syntax, leave a comment if there are any issues, and auto fix some common issues that I listed here. For example, the curly braces, placeholders, and also the list inside block code. Those will be replaced by the escaped HTML, just like this one. So this is running on root content now. Do you have any question about this?
No, looks good.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's a very good workaround. Instead of the rules breaking completely and they're not there, we're just automatically changing them to a workaround syntax so that they don't break until it's fixed in now 4.1, which was 4 before.
Yeah. And okay, the next PBI is the ISR status indicator. This is still in review, and Jack, you have been working on this. You want to share more details with us?
I won't. I won't show anything because I'm not sure it's ready. But basically that came about because when we first went live, people were kind of confused about how long it was going to take their changes to go live, and they weren't really sure, like, what was happening. They might have gone to the page too quickly, not seen their changes live, refresh a couple of times, not wait long enough. So we what this really is showing them what the status is in terms of the revalidation of the cache. So the idea was just to show a little green or red icon somewhere on the page to let them know, yep, your page is live, everything's been rebuilt, or orange or red or something to let them know that the page is being rebuilt. Otherwise, there's just no way for a normal person to know what's really going on. But I'm still just kind of playing around with the best way to do that.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake. Okay, let's keep going. So in the backlog, you can see we still got some 3 high priority production issues. Those are related to TNAS. So we added a new one in this sprint, this one. So basically we are having issues with syncing images to GitHub. For example, if a user try to upload the image via Media Manager on Tina's page, that image won't be saved in the GitHub. So that's a Tina issue, but it doesn't seem to be a quick fix. So we are now just trying to find a workaround or a temporary solution for that. So this will need to be discussed with the Tina team.
Okay, so Chloe, there's a number of things where you want Tina to fix it. Have you communicated at all with the Tina team about this?
Yes, I sent those issues in the chat. I also planned a meeting with Jack P today, but
Beautiful.
he was busy today, so we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay. And on these Tina issues that are on the backlog, can you check that they have 4.0 or 4.1 on them? Because then you know that they know that they've already decided they can't do it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I will add that later.
Do any of the ones that are on the backlog already have one of those tags?
One, I believe.
Just one. Okay.
Aman was trying to get a hold of Jack because he needed of course, his input to be able to do that, but he never got a hold of him.
Okay.
And it's a bit of a... Yeah?
I'm not sure I'm fully across that. Like, are we saying some of the... Because I missed the last meeting and I didn't have time to catch up. Just to clarify, are we saying that some of those issues are blocked until the next major version? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
They're replacing the form system in Tina, and that will end up being 4.0. It's about 50 man weeks of work, so it'll be, there's a good team on it, but it'll be at least several months. And any of those ones they've identified as the form system or state management has 4.0 or 4.1 on.
Right. Yeah, makes sense to identify them in the backlog then, because we know they're going to be blocked for a while.
Yeah, and
what I would do
if you can't get Jack, you can always call Matt Wicks or myself.
What I would do for those is use the same tag, the same status, sorry, blocked, but you duplicate it. You make it blocked 4.0 or blocked something. But you use the same icon, the same terminology. So it makes sense when you quickly glance at it. That makes sense?
I'm trying. Yeah, we'll have a separate tag.
Yeah, I'll show you.
You mean having a single tag?
I would keep it as status just because then it's visible on those emails without having to add the tags column. Drop it. I'll show you.
I think adding new status is not a good idea. I personally think that is pretty much very standard. We have 4 statuses, and to be able to start adding block V1.
Not my backlog.
I don't know. Yeah, no. I'm just saying. I'm
Oh, good.
open for suggestions. I'm just don't think custom statuses is a good idea. I'd rather add the tags. But Chloe, very important, if we do add the tags, we will have to include that column in this email, in this table.
Yeah, I'll change the email later after this meeting.
Thank you.
Add tag column. All right. So is there any other issue with this backlog? Okay.
It's good to me.
Good. Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah,
Adam?
good.
Okay, thanks. So then for the timesheet data, we can look at this part, this section. So it was like 1 week sprint with only 9 man days. And we only got 1 release in this sprint. The current version is 1.5.4 because other changes have been made on the rules content repo. So it's not showing in this screenshot. And then for the AI usage, so roughly speaking, Jake is like spend 90% of time using AI and 80% for me and Gert, and Joe is like 60% of time.
Put 80% for me, I think.
Yeah.
Jake, are you still on GPT-5, are you?
No.
It's old
That should
school.
be
Leave him
updated.
alone.
This one should be changed.
Opus 4.5.
I'm not noticing anyone using OpenClaw yet. Just jokes. All right.
No, thank you.
Well, at least you use the right word. That's good. The right name.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm keeping up.
Aha.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then I thought about it. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about setting up like a little Raspberry Pi or a little mini PC.
Well, you can't buy
side,
a MacBook?
Can't afford it.
Mac Mini?
Can't find one actually. No, it's just not worth it actually. But I'm a little bit terrified to use it. My emails and stuff.
Be. Yes.
For pet projects.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's a big segue. Apologies, Chloe.
Chloe and Jill have not used Yakshaver. That's not good. All right.
We didn't find any new bugs.
Right. Okay.
It's pretty good.
I
Okay,
Yakshaved all my videos from the last like 3 years the other day.
What do you mean?
Right,
What are
Callum?
you talking?
Yeah, we had an issue with Yakshaver where it re-triggered a bunch of notifications. So you weren't actually reshaving. It was just it was actually an issue on Microsoft's end, not our end. So
well, that's good to know.
In that matter, I actually 14 times. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, before we look at these Copilot stats, would you be able to just pull up the Claude stats, which are in the chat, the stakeholders chat?
yes.
Callum, do you want to read anything, or do you want me to do it?
yeah, absolutely, I can do it.
Yeah. By the
Well,
way,
let's see
I should
what
give you a
Claude
warning.
has to say.
This is I think Callum has it on troll mode, so don't be offended by this AI feedback.
This looks very scary.
Yeah,
That's right. Well, there's a very critical issue at the top there, isn't there? Retrospective was completely skipped. I assume you just didn't do it as part of the recording, right? You did actually do it?
Yes.
Yes, that's the instruction we
correct.
have actually. So
Yeah, well, it just gets the transcript. So it thinks we skipped it. Obviously, it doesn't have perfect
Maybe
context. All right, so executive summary, a productive 48-minute Scrum ceremony that achieved good sprint review and planning outcomes, but skipped the retrospective, which we know is not real. Scroll down.
There's a lot of red.
Yeah,
The red's is branding, I think, because we asked it to
No,
produce it with
yeah,
SSW colors. Don't worry.
I think we should get rid of that red off this thing. It's too
It
much.
does
We
look a bit scary, doesn't
should
it?
put
like
blue.
a blue.
Yeah, blue, please.
Make the gold
Blue.
green.
Yes, all green. All right, so the key decisions, the goal, improve UX with author selection, branch creation, close code editor PBI, create new PBI for Tina unlink issue, the team capacity, 11.5 days. We skip the retro, which we know is not true, and Tina update will fix YAML line with automatically. That sounds about right, hopefully. Priority action items. So this is the stuff that we need to follow up on for next time. So implement global author list dropdown, complete branch switching component, meeting with Jack and Josh about 39 Tina issues, and then some, I guess, medium ones under that. Scroll down.
So that's it.
Yep. Okay. Next tab. What else have we got? I think there's a timeline on the next
Not
one.
much on the timeline. You can probably go to people
All
and
right.
roles.
Yeah, timeline's pretty similar to what we've already got. What's on people and roles? Chloe Lynn, Scrum Master and Developer. So the critical feedback should protect Scrum framework. Retro, still going about the skip retro. It's hyper fixated on that. But you got a 7.5 out of 10, so well done. Jake, you got an 8.2.
It took some marks off for client work, so ignore that. That's very good, Jake. Don't worry about that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give myself
Should have
a
been
10
marked
then.
down for that.
Yeah, I got a 10.
And
Gert,
has
you are
some
underwater.
bad audio. Bad audio at the airport.
Sorry, Gert, that was my comment actually.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yes, it was. Thanks for throwing me under
Admit
the
it
bus.
being on the phone and
Jesus.
distracted.
Oh,
All right. Gilles, what's
Gilles.
this?
Gilles
Should be more proactive.
should be seeking help with staging issues rather than investigating alone. When
No,
blocked
this
for more than a day. Blocked for more than a day. You must
no,
escalate quicker.
absolutely not. This issue raised yesterday evening, so I
Right.
didn't investigate yet.
Okay. Don't worry, it's just AI. So
There's a
Hugo.
funny one for Hugo as well. Check your calendar.
Classic.
I guess you were late for the meeting. All right. Anything else? What
No,
other tabs are there?
I like Jake's
Insights?
quote. We should be probably escalating to the team, not waiting on Brooke to reply to Adam's email. That's being very proactive. And
Which
Gilles
tab is
has
that
a great
on,
quote. That's on the the Insights tab. Yes. Yeah, but
like that thing again.
yes, I think we better tell it to ignore any comments about retrospectives missed, because it's too noisy about that. I thought it might talk about that we're using AI a lot more than we were before. So obviously that's not popping up in the conversation, but I would encourage you guys to be asking each other more about what you can automate more. And I will
Is there
tell you
anything
in
on the trends tab at the end?
Nothing obvious. Guys, in the Yak Shaver team, when they started their sprint planning, the very first thing they did was throw everything in the sprint planning backlog into Copilot, just to see what ones it did automatically and what ones it didn't. So that might be something worth trying with you guys, to throw them all in and see what gets done automatically. Especially
right.
now,
Worst
Chloe
case, you
has
just ignore whatever it did.
Yeah, Chloe's pruned the backlog. She's got tags on all the easy ones, so maybe they work. Maybe even the hard ones work. Maybe it's just the UX ones that work well. You experiment and learn.
All right. And yeah, if you're interested in how this was created, just scroll down to the bottom of this. There's a link to the GitHub repo where you can see how to run it yourself.
Right. Thanks.
And I guess
Thanks,
that's it.
Callum. Very
I've got to drop off now. See you later.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Carl.
So can I go back to the email?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. Let's continue for the Copilot start. Jake, can you please do this part for us?
Yes, sure. So it looks like Chloe did a whole lot of talking, a little bit of Gert while he was at the airport, a little bit of me, and Ju and Hugo. Tiny bit. Main item completed is the bicep, yes. And the MDX from Chloe, yes. That is all good.
Okay, thank you. Then let's do the spring ritual for what went well. We're happy that the spring goals are achieved. And also the automatic PR deployment to staging is pretty handy for developers. What didn't go so well, we lost a man. This is a big loss for us. And also we don't have any updates on the 3-man Tina issues at the moment. So that's what didn't go so well. Do you want to add anything to this section, Adam?
No,
Mm,
I'm
sure.
more happy with that.
So just Adam, I just want to bring it up again. So we scheduled the meeting with Jake. Oh, sorry, not Jake, Jack, to talk about those issues. He didn't turn up. We got Josh involved to run these issues for us. Josh is on leave until the end of the week. Like, it feels like we're trying really hard to get updates from the Tina CMS team. We're trying to make an effort and we're still not getting anything out of them. So we're just going to, instead of creating meetings, we're just going to call them and constantly call them in a group and just try and get something out of them because we're not getting anything out of them at the moment.
Well, if they don't turn up to them, when they don't turn up to me, you try to call them in, they don't answer, right?
Is that what happened, Chloe?
Did you try calling them in or you just waited there in the meeting?
I tried to call them, call Jack P, actually.
Beautiful. And then just send a message. I understand you're busy. I'm rescheduling same time tomorrow.
Yes, I did that.
Yeah. Okay. That's all you can do each time.
I think part of the frustration though is Chloe just woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do this meeting, and I don't know, like I know she's not going to check her phone before 6 in the morning, so she won't know if they're going to turn up or not. But I don't know, just something to let us know. Yeah, I'll join or something.
Yeah, what Jake just said adds a lot more weight to what happened. So you've got to turn it into a bit of a ceremony. Jack, I'm getting up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for the meeting. Please don't let me down. And you can send a scheduled email that's 15 minutes before you wake up or whatever, and just say, Jack, I'm going to be joining the meeting in 15 minutes. Like, you can make it more of a ceremony, and
okay.
That's what I would encourage. Don't give up. Just make sure that you can do this. You basically you want people to take you more seriously.
Yeah. Okay, I got that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's go to the spring forecast email. Next sprint, our sprint goal is to improve the user experience with author selection and branch creation. So this is about 2 PBIs. And it's going to be a 1-week sprint with 11.5 man days. So here's the backlog for the next sprint. The two we highlight here are related to the sprint goal. Do you have any questions for this one?
So are you picking the easy ones now, the ones that you made that are small, or are you picking the most important ones?
We firstly picking the most important ones in the backlog, and then we just look at the less important one because the high priority PBIs are all ready. They're all in there.
Okay. All right. So give this a go and throwing it all to Copilot and seeing what gets done and what doesn't. Okay. And let's just see if you have any magical experiences.
Okay.
Obviously, we don't want you to accept any pull requests at all that you can't understand or look weird. If you get one of those, add in a second person. Go, what the hell is it doing here? Okay.
Yes.
It's very important that we understand everything that is there.
Yeah.
I'm all in for, or you know my stand on AI, I suppose. A little bit more excited than Callum and Adam, but we do need to jump on that train and get as much we can done for us. There's no point resisting it, especially since it makes our life easier. But the big but is really, really make sure you understand what's going on and read through carefully and test it and whatnot.
Okay.
I don't mind if something is not typed by a human, so long as you can explain it just as good as something that is typed by a human. If you can't, then we've done our job.
Okay.
Someone said on LinkedIn, it's no longer our job to write the code, but it's still ours to understand it, or something along those lines. And I kind of like the idea.
Yeah, we got that. Thank you.
What are you smiling at? What are you smiling at, Adam?
That you're quoting LinkedIn. A famous philosopher on LinkedIn.
He's quoting a robot.
Yeah, I can't remember where I read it. Yeah, maybe that didn't understand it,
Yeah.
That'd be funny. No, I do not remember exactly where I read it, but yeah.
All right.
I'm out of AI credits, by the way, so I can't use it anymore.
Oh, well, that is the perfect place to be. Yeah, if everyone's getting out of AI credits, that is the next problem we need to solve. Jake, talk to me in the morning about that.
All right.
Okay. Then the Copilot starts. I'll hand this to you, Jake.
Cool. What is the main item to do next? It has said improving the author selection and branch creation workflow, which I think is exactly the two items that we've highlighted. So yeah, that looks good.
Okay, thank you, Jake, for doing this. Is there any issues with the sprint planning? Okay. So thank you guys. As usual, the sprint review recording will be uploaded to the SSW Rules YouTube channel. And thanks everyone for joining us today. I'll see you in next week.
Thank you,
See ya.
Chloe.
Thanks, Chloe.
Bye.
Chloe.
See ya.
Thank you.
See you.